My name is Janelle Gonzalez, and I've just come back from the Comuna 13 in Medellin, Colombia, where I was a youth intern with the YMCA there, working in their programs of volunteering, environmental stewardship, education, community building, and civic engagement.
My name is Eugene. I've been in Canada for about 15, going on 16 years. I just came back from Ghana in West Africa, from Accra, which is the capital city. And I was working with the Ghana YMCA. My work was to help in the development of a policy for the early childhood centers, which involved me traveling to a bunch of the kindergartens and daycares around the country to see what the schools needed.
My name is Anthony Twyman. I was placed in Senegal for 5 months in the Ziguinchor region, working on health promotion and disease prevention. I saw the IEP program as a chance for a sort of first professional experience in the international development field, with a sense of structure that was really inviting for a first-timer like myself.
So my name is Amanda Witten, and I just came back from a 5-month reproductive health internship in Kingston, Jamaica. I worked at a school for boys. I did the summer camp. I went to Boys Town Community Center, which is in a lower income area in Kingston. And I also helped out with a vocational welding program. And in all of those areas, I did reproductive health workshops and education. And I also helped facilitate a HIV testing day and get a large donation of condoms for the Kingston YMCA programs.
The community programs I worked with in Medellin, we have to understand if we take a bigger look at the context of Medellin. So historically, the city has been known for its high incidences of violence and insecurity. And the Comuna 13 specifically because it lies in a strategic corridor through which drugs and arms have to pass to be able to go to the port city and later exported. With the fall of the infamous drug cartels, what ended up happening was a really large destabilization of the region. And so in the context of widespread insecurity, mistrust, fear, and violence of various forms, not only physical but economic, the programs that we create and implement respond to the specific needs of the community. And those are, like any community, the need to feel secure, the need to feel in peace, a sense of belonging, personal development. We respond basically to initiatives that come to us. So a group will say, we're interested in developing an environmental stewardship club. What are the resources, what are the needs, and what can we do?
For me, the YMCA is contributing greatly because its main focus is on youth, on young people. How do we engage them? So they are just coming up with these wonderful programs which will make these young people into leaders in their communities and citizens, really. So for example, the Accra region is doing a program called YIELD, which is the Youth Initiative for Effective Leadership Development. The idea is to bring high school students into a forum where they'll be undergoing training in different areas of empowerment, really. So I'm doing great work with the youth of Ghana.
The issues that were facing the communities where I worked, there was a big emphasis on health promotion and disease prevention. There is much an increase in diarrheal illnesses, sort of respiratory infections, and they really wanted to tackle this in a preventive means because financial resources are really limited. The YMCA of Senegal is doing this exactly. They're doing a 5-year strategy plan for health promotion.
So the programs I worked on doing reproductive health for young men and young boys in particular between the ages of kind of 9 and 15 and then about 16 to 35 really met a lot of the needs. So a lot of the men and young boys I came across had not a lot of interest or awareness of the social services and the resources in terms of health and reproductive health in the area. So I helped, answer any questions I had. I created a reproductive health workshop book for them, so when I left, they could access the information by themselves. A lot of them didn't have access to internet or computers or even family and friends that they felt comfortable talking to. And so a lot of the students particularly would often come up to me and say, Miss, you're the only person I can talk to about this. You're the only person that's has answered me correctly. And from this, I'm going to tell this information to my friends and my brothers and my sisters. And so I really felt like that was a great way to, a great indicator of how well received my work was and how well received the program was in the community.
Senegalese culture is a very inviting one and a very high sense of family. So for me, the entire time I was there, I was put up in homestays living with 15 to 20 people and always felt at ease and that there was always someone around that felt like true family.
I would recommend this program for anyone that's looking to contribute meaningfully and to learn much more than they can expect to give. It's a chance to challenge yourself, to broaden your horizons in many ways. You become flexible emotionally, cognitively, in terms of your skill set, in terms of personal analysis. I would recommend the program for anyone who's looking to see how the majority of the world lives and to get out of the comfortable bubbles that we live here, but also to bring some of the gifts and talents that we have here abroad.